Welcome back to my channel, and today is day 7 of the Embodying Your Higher Self challenge. If you're not already, make sure you are following along. Today we are going to be talking about clothing. So when I started thinking about my higher self and how she would show up every day, one thing that came to mind was clothing. Now, I am somebody that when I work from home, I am more suckered into wearing a tracksuit than anything fancy and cute looking. Obviously, this is because I am sat at a desk all day at home, and what is the point in wearing a cute outfit when nobody is around to see me and I don't have any meetings on Zoom that day? This, however, isn't me showing up as my higher self, even if this means actually getting a cute loungewear set or a certain tracksuit that is actually going to embody more of my higher self rather than the ones that I have that are covered in paint stains from DIY in my house. When it comes to going into the office, I would wear something more like a pair of jeans, a pair of boots, and then the top part of me would change up between certain types of jumpers or t-shirts or shirts. It depends on the day and how cold it is and what I have going on that day in the office. Now, although there's nothing wrong with this, I have got very same like every single day. So every time I go in the office, as I say, it's a black pair of jeans and majority boots, or it would be sandals during the summer. And I just find this is not me showing up as my higher self. Although the top part of me would be quite cute, maybe, there is a lot of times I've looked in the mirror, or when I've gone to the bathroom and I have looked into the mirror, I think, that's not really who I want to be showing up as every single day. This is where I feel like clothing has to be a part of our journey onto embodying our higher selves, because we need to be showing up as them every single day. And if we are not doing all things to match who our higher self is, we're not going to feel accomplished, and we're not going to feel like we are that version of us until we have actually done these elements that take us to get there. So when it comes to thinking about exact styles and colours, there is simple tips that you can actually do. So there is colour analysis that you can get, and although this is something that you do have to pay for, this is something that is going to be very beneficial to you. It will go off of your skin tone. It will make sure that the colours that you are wearing matches your skin tone and actually brightens your face rather than washing you out. This is something that I feel I do need because I am very unsure of what colours actually suit me. I have tried many times of picking out different colours and different shades of a certain colour to see what works for me, and I'm just unsure. Even now, I wear black a lot of the time, but I do feel like this might be washing me out today. I'm not sure what you think, but if you do know anything about colouring, please let me know what you think I might be below, just so then I can look into this a little bit deeper. I do feel like when it comes to styles and clothing, there is people around us that can help. We can have personal shoppers, we can get the colour analysis done, and we have got friends and family around us that can help us with certain styles of clothing, of what fits us better and what they think styles work better for us. Now, I'm someone that would love to wear a beautifully fitted satin skirt with a little bit of flair, but my body shape is just not designed for that skirt, unfortunately. There is different types of clothing that I would love to wear, but I need to actually find things that are going to suit my body and enhance my features rather than pinpointing the bits that I don't really want to be showing off that much. Now, if you can't afford a colour analysis or a personal shopper, a good thing to do is to maybe take a friend or some family member along out shopping with you, try on lots of different styles in the change room and take pictures. Now, what you can do with these is you can come away and then show other friends and family. You don't have to purchase everything at that time. You can then come away, show friends and family the different styles, and then you can start building up what they think suits you best. And then you can start putting together your own little portfolio of items that would be more suited for your body type when you come to buying new clothes, compared to ones that you thought suited you but actually don't and don't do anything for you. And obviously you can just wear what you want if you want to. You don't have to follow any rules or any guidance when it comes to clothing. But what we're talking about today is embodying our higher self. So we are thinking about exactly what they would wear and how they would show up. Are they going to be wearing something that doesn't suit their body type, or have they gone through the colour analysis and the personal shopper to find things that suit them best and help them show up as their highest version every single day? So one thing I feel like when it comes to clothing is I feel so much better in something a bit more structured, and I want some cute details. So for me, when I'm going forward in finding the clothing that is going to suit me best, I want to keep certain things that I really enjoy about fashion and clothing. Don't take this as you need to change up everything you know about what you like. I want you to take it away as more little snippets of keeping things that you do like and being more selective when you actually purchase something. I got in a really bad habit at one point in going to thrift stores and just trying to pick out certain things that weren't normally in my range of clothing that I would like, but actually just try to push the boundary a little bit and get out of my comfort zone. This kind of backfired on me though, because there was a lot of things that I knew didn't actually suit me, I didn't like, and at that point I would never actually wear. So it pretty much came into my wardrobe to die. Now I want us moving forward to actually pinpoint things that suit us best and colors that suit us best, and then only purchase a few things every now and then in order to build out the best collection that we can when it comes to our wardrobe. Statement pieces are going to be absolutely brilliant for this. A nice statement pair of trousers, maybe a couple of colors, would be absolutely wonderful. Some shoes pairing with them, and then certain tops. So we want our basics, and this is something that I have learned about recently, is you need your basic tees, and these can then be layered with certain little jackets or a blazer. You can then add so many accessories, a good belt. I have recently purchased my dream little belt. It is a cute one, but it's exactly what I want. It has two colors, so it does do a dual purpose. It has black on one side and then brown on the other, and I just change out the actual logo to be whatever color I want. So I made the decision there to actually purchase something that was going to be really good for me, and it was going to go with a range of outfits. I can switch it up to be whatever color I need it to be for that outfit for that specific day. Going forward, I'm going to be making more thoughtful purchases when I actually think of clothing that I need, and trying to make sure that it is going to be a bit of a mix and match scenario. So I'm not over purchasing. I can reuse things but mix it up for different outfits, and they look different in different outfits. When we're thinking of purchasing items, we can either go lower tier on price wise, or we can start getting up to the higher expensive route, and it is completely up to you what you want to do. One thing that I have noticed is when you start going up the higher levels of price, quality can be better. So when I've thought of a basic t-shirt, I wanted a basic black t-shirt. So when you're buying at the lower range, yes, it will be okay, and it's exactly what you want is just a black t-shirt. The only problem is after a few washes or wears, the fabric starts to stretch, your color starts to fade. You start to notice that that's not holding and sitting exactly how you would want it to be, and you only really get a couple of good wears out of it before you start noticing the changes. Now this is where I want to start changing up my wardrobe, so the things that I purchase, they last a lot longer and they are sticking to the quality that I want them to stick to. So I'm going to be making more of the medium to higher ranged purchases, as long as the fabric quality and everything I'm looking at is going to be that higher quality. If it's made of the same materials and done in the same design as a cheaper version, sometimes I will go for the cheaper version. But if there is something that I know is going to be better by going to the higher range, it's going to be better all round. You're not going to be purchasing multiple of that item because it has lost its fabric color and it has lost its stretch and it's gone all out of shape. You're not going to then be purchasing and repurchasing because of that happening. You're going to then just have that one t-shirt that's going to last you. So it's definitely worth keeping in mind. So this is why we want a capsule wardrobe, and we want to be able to mix match our items. We want to be able to buy it at that higher range and know that it's going to last us for a long time, so we can keep re-wearing. That is the whole point. We want to stop the pollution of all of this fast fashion that is happening, and we want just some specific pieces that are gonna be our higher self and we can wear, and people associate them with us, and they just look so put together and classy. If that's what you want, and that is something that I want to look like. I want to be put together and I want to seem classy and sophisticated and confident in what I'm wearing. It is definitely something to think about when you're actually purchasing your items, whether you want to go for more of the lower range. It depends on your budget at the time. Obviously, don't feel bad, you can still do the capsule good pieces of clothing that you need to mix and match at the lower range. You don't have to go expensive. It just depends where you are in your clothing journey, and at the moment I have tried out everything I can. I've even tried to thrift, and I've tried to help the environment by not purchasing anything for a good few years when I was saving up to buy my own home. So now it comes to a point of embodying my higher self. I really want to actually go for gold and be her and feel like her and feel confident and happy in what I'm wearing, not just wearing something because it was cheap or because it's been in my wardrobe for 10 years. Like, we've all got that. If anyone else has something in their wardrobe for 10 years, please drop me a little heart down below and let me know that you're a real one, because I still do, and I still wear it to this day. I can't. And that's all that I have for you for this video. I really hope this has helped by giving you a few tips and tricks that you can use going forward to build out the perfect wardrobe that your higher self would be proud of. There are so many more tips to come, so make sure you like this video and hit that subscribe button so you could be updated with all my future uploads. And until next time, keep manifesting your biggest goals.